I was a director of operations and a managing partner for a regional barbecue chain here in Texas. And after about 11 years, I received a text about 6 o'clock in the morning, life going on as usual, getting the kids ready for school, and I field a text, and it says, we're going the corporate route and those plans don't include you. My wife's like, what are you doing? And I let her read the text, and she's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? I said, Kirsten, we're gonna be fine. I said, as long as we have each other as a family, and as long as we have people that believe in us, we're gonna be fine. So the very first thing I did was contact a pit manufacturer. I said, hey, Mike, do you have a pit that I could buy? He goes, yeah. I said, I want it, man. Once you're dealt that deck of cards, and you're impassioned by it, and you know that people are counting on you, you just got to go for it, man. You got to stick your nose to the grind. There's always going to be naysayers in life, and you just got to push forward and make it happen. Our children were 7 and 9 at the time. So Grant and Tinley, I said, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to create your own rubs and sauces, and we're going to start your own company. Well, come on through. And they, thank y'all very much. We appreciate you guys. They got their little pads out. They would add ingredients here and there. They taste it. They got to the point where, like I said, you like it? And they go, yeah, I think this is it. So we literally started cooking for the neighborhoods. It was kind of an international crowd that we were cooking for. And I said, this is a perfect test audience, And out of that was born my kids' Spice Blend Company and their sauce company.
You said the model for this store was built after your mom's home?
My mom's, yeah. Our childhood home in West Texas. And my father built it with his hands in 1947. Married my mother, took her off the ranch. She was a cowgirl, man. She was a campfire cook at 9 years old. Just growing up, Hispanic Catholic family. We didn't know we were poor, man, because we were so rich with the surrounding of love and being able to put, warm meal on the table all the time. We had no clue, man. But we grew up in the kitchen. We went back to our roots in West Texas. This is what you do. I mean, we didn't call it barbecue. We called it cooking out. My father retired from the railroad, and we had a big wood-burning stove when they retired the old Dutch ovens from the meal carts. He was lucky enough to latch onto one of those, and that warmed our home, and we learned to cook on it, man. But it was all wood-burning. Back side up, so all that juicy goodness goes through the bottom, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so all the beautiful bark, it's about, 14 to 18 hours a time. This is the GT Spice Blend, Grant Tinley's barbecue rub on the brisket rub. There's no magic there, man. It's doing its own thing. We're not injecting it with anything, so nothing but love. How you guys doing? Good.
Isn't that cool? They're cutting it right in front of you.
Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate y'all. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Your ribs are being cut by a Canadian. Bam. Sorry. And
all right. Awesome.
Bam. As the pit master, as the owner, as the the top dog, what's your favorite thing to consume?
Oh, all day long brisket.
Brisket,
man.
really?
Oh my God. How you guys doing? Let's get you a little sample real quick before you get started. Go. A little bit of the moist brisket there, and then some of the turkey breast for you to try. Y'all dig in? And I've been in the industry for over 40 years. I literally started when I was 13 years old. There was a Mexican food restaurant catty corner from my house. On a Friday afternoon, my buddy Ernesto Perez goes, hey, you want to stop and get a snack? So we go over, we start making nachos in the kitchen. His dad was all of like 5'5", which is one of the strongest guys you've ever seen in your life. He walks in and he goes, did you pay for those? I said, no, sir. He goes, you're going to pay for them later. I said, yes, sir. So here I am, 13 years old. I called my mom and I said, hey, I just had some nachos over here and Mr. Perez is gonna make me work to pay it off. She said, okay. About midnight comes around and they say, are you liking it there? And I said, yeah, this is cool, man. So I'm back there washing dishes. I'm bringing chips and salsa out to the tables, bringing glasses of water. Right then, man, I was baptized and I loved it. So his dad gets back about 6 and goes, what are you doing here? I said, well, we just got through cleaning, we're just talking. He goes, you did a good job last night. He gives me his keys and he throws them at me. He goes, you see all those little jukeboxes on the table? He goes, go clean them out. I said, yes, sir. I was maybe 13 years old, maybe 105 pounds soaking wet, man. I go and we empty all the quarters out of that thing. He goes, count it up and tell me how much it is. It was $66, man. I'll never forget it. He goes, that's your pay for last night. So here's this like soaking wet 105-pound kid walking with pockets full of quarters on the way home, man.
Going cha-ching.
Yeah, and my mom goes, what are you doing? I said, Mom. She goes, I can't believe you're crazy like that and you were there all night long. Are you sure you were there? He said, yes, ma'am. I said, look, I got paid, and I pull out these quarters, man. It was awesome. I was like, that's it, man. This is what I want to do. Having grown up in my mom's kitchen, I already knew good food. Every day was kind of OJT, man, on the job training, but what a better kitchen to grow up in than my mom's. And then just culturally living in West Texas, you know, it's just people that come into your house, you're feeding their soul, man.